Oh yeah, gang, it's motherfucking chicken and rice before quad focused leg day. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? I'm so hungry. They were doing samples of the new menu shit, so like chicken sandwiches and fucking cookies, and I was like, fuck you guys. I need my chicken and rice right the fuck now.
So normally I would start with the leg extension, but it's taken. That's okay. Considering doing leg extension and then doing a heavy quad movement and then doing a heavy quad movement, that seems suboptimal at best. I should not be frying my quads on leg extension first. So I don't think it's that bad of an idea to start with squat. I don't want to start with leg press though, because I feel like it's too, I don't know, I just don't want to.
Hey, this man just, I don't want to do this no more.
I feel like that's a valid enough reason. Okay, let's get this, dude. I've been here for an hour already, but I was busy yapping because apparently I'm a social individual, which is news to me. Okay, because it's happened 3 days in a row now where I've just yapped for 40 minutes straight. This shirt feels too tight. It's making me insecure. Okay. My wrists are too dainty for this shit, man. So update on the calories. I was talking about how I was doing too much shit that wasn't like perfect, you know, and I wasn't vegetable maxing yet and all that shit. I was eating my protein cookie dough, which was bad. I was eating my like hash brown diced potatoes and turkey thing. Didn't fill me up at all, bad. And then I cut out my potatoes and turkey burger that I was eating. Lean turkey on a keto bun with 0 fat cheese and 400 grams of potatoes. I think that carb, the potato carb, was making me hold on to a lot of water. So we'll see how that goes. But today it's like turkey with an egg and 92 ounces of egg whites and a fuck ton of cauliflower, right? So that's one meal. And then I'm sticking with my turkey burrito for another one. And then I had chicken and rice because I can't afford cauliflower rice because it's $2 a bag. And a big ass thing of rice that lasts me a month is like $5. So when I get more money, maybe I can do that. Because if I do that, it takes my calories from 330 to like 40. So I'm saving a bunch. But I'm also adding a bunch of fruits too. So I bought kiwis, I bought strawberries, and I bought blueberries. And I'm gonna eat 150 of each, 150 grams of each, and then a kiwi. But turns out you can't buy shit at Walmart because it likes to go bad before you even fucking buy it. And I didn't check the fruit because I trusted that it was fine. It wasn't fine. It was not fine. So that's really cool. Fuck my life, dude. It's really hard to yap when I'm gassed. With this new meal plan, my fats are pretty low, right? I think it's 24. They have 24 grams of fat, which is low. And you need healthy fats for joint health and like hormone balance and all that bullshit. Like under the hood shit, less than gym performance. And the way I fucked it up was I have 270 grams of protein in this shit. I am 190 pounds. I do not need 270 grams of protein. So there's definitely areas where I can cut it out. Cut out some fucking something. I have no idea how it's even that high in the first place. I'm loading that bitch with egg whites. That's probably why. 5 grams of protein per 25 calories. And I think I use 6 servings maybe a day. So that's 30 grams of protein right there in like no calories at all, plus like all of the lean meats that I'm using. So I need to cut out some lean meats and replace it with like an egg or a couple eggs so that my fat isn't disgustingly low to where I can't function during the day. But that's fine, that's an easy fix. The reason I'm so adamant on doing this is because I legitimately believe that I can get better results if I lock in a little bit better, if I dial in a little bit more. Plus, I still want to do refuel days, right? But on my refuel days, I was just going fucking at it. Basically eating double servings of anything and not really tracking anything. Yes, I was eating all of my healthy stuff, but I was just eating a lot more of it, which is the whole point of a refuel day. But I have to make sure that it's within reason. I don't really want to go higher than 3,000 calories, right? So I just have to make sure that I track what I'm eating, which shouldn't be a big deal at all. Fullness wise, like the way I feel pretty good considering I think protein is one of the most satiating calories. I think protein is the most satiating calorie. So me eating an excess amount of protein probably benefits the whole like staying full type of thing. I feel fine. Although I did just have my chicken and rice, but I think that chicken and rice made me more hungry because like I said, it's fast digesting, which is bad. Fast digesting equal bad. I don't recommend having rice. I think you need a better carb, like just a better source of carbs. So I'm gonna replace that eventually, but I simply can't afford to yet. Womp womp, is what it is. I don't have to use cauliflower rice either. I could figure out something else, but do I wanna? No. I'm kind of nervous for this because I do feel kind of weak, but I think that's because, you know, I worked and then I used all of my post-work energy to fucking yap for an hour. I don't know why I do that to myself. Thankfully, I didn't drink my pre before I started yapping, so I got to drink it after, but still, like, whack, dude. L time efficiency. Okay, though, it's fine. I got 15 last time, although this time I started with squat today, so we'll see how it goes. Come on. Come on, motherfucker. Light work. Oh, knee buckled. Okay. Oh, it's light. Damn. Damn. Okay, bro, calm down. Damn. Dude, they won't stop shaking, what the fuck? All right. Dude, what the fuck was that? Why would they not stop shaking, man? Was that because of squat? Dude, I got 2 more of those. Oh my God. Maybe it is better to start with leg extension. But then I'm like omega fatigued for squat, so there's no win-win here. There's no winning situation. 13 isn't bad though. I think there were 13 good reps too, so it's fine. Although I got 15 last time, so I'm still a beta cuck. I'm gassed. I have 2 more meals left. I think I need to eat one right now. Where's my kitchen? Ugh. I'm kind of bummed that my quad veins aren't showing as good. Am I getting fat? Probably. Okay, so I thought about it for more than 32 seconds, and if you just get rid of some of the rice portion, like I don't have to get rid of all of it, but 90 grams of rice is a lot for cutting purposes. 330 calories of rice is quite a bit. So like, what if I just do, I don't know, cut out like 200 calories? Well, that's like most of it. Maybe cut it in half. So like instead of 90, I do 45, right? So I'm doing 8 ounces of chicken, 45 grams of rice, and then I fill the remaining calories with some sort of fat, which in this case would be eggs. Because like, what else do you eat? I feel like there's not a lot of variety. You pick a protein, you pick a vegetable, and then eggs. And that's like all of your everything that you eat when you're getting low in calories. Because like, what's the point of doing, oh, what if I add fucking Greek yogurt to that shit? 18 calories for 30 grams, that's basically nothing. Oh, I love Greek yogurt, bro, that shit is goated. But I feel like I'm losing options here, and Whole Foods are like where it's at because there's no wasted calorie. That whole like bullshit, healthy, whole food nonsense, that's not what I'm going for. I'm just going for efficiency here, and it just happens to align with the libtard whole food people. Dude, I haven't felt nauseous on a leg day in so long, but that leg press kicked my ass. Dude, I just wrote that fucking meal plan. Now I have to like rewrite it. I don't have to completely rewrite it, but I have to like adjust shit, and that's a pain in the ass. Plus I forgot my mushrooms, son of a bitch. How do you forget mushrooms? So it turns out I'm fucking stupid. Wow. In Japanese, I was studying katakana to try to read, because reading is like a really efficient way to learn. And once you know the letters, you can know the words. You know, it's like a learning process. So I was going from hiragana to katakana. Turns out all of the words are fucking kanji, because there's 3 alphabets if you didn't know. Hiragana is like 1, katakana, and then kanji. I haven't even glanced at kanji yet because that shit is complicated as fuck. But all of the words turn out 2,000 of them are kanji. So, oops, guess I gotta do that shit. My bad. I was studying the other 2 alphabets. I forgot about the 3rd, I guess. I think I realized why my coworkers tend to not like me at first. And that's because I think I say stupid shit by accident sometimes. Today, I was being trained by one of my coworkers, and I was like, oh, so how long have you been working here? And she said 3 months. And I said, oh, why do they have you training? Making it seem like in my head, I was like, oh, you're a new hire. I'm surprised, you know, they're not having somebody more experienced training because you're new. And I think how she took it was, wow, you suck ass at your job. You should not be training. I made sure to clarify because as soon as I said it, as soon as it came out of my mouth, I was like, holy shit, why did I say that? Oops. Hopefully me saying I was like, I did not mean that you're bad at your job. I'm just surprised. I hope that cleared the air. It probably didn't. So that on top of like, I think when you say no to food, people's egos get hurt. So it's like, oh, you think you're better than us because you won't eat this cookie? Yes, but that's not what I'm saying. No, I don't think I'm better than you. We just have different goals and shit. So it's like, she was like, yeah, and we'll put your food in. And I'm like, my food? She's like, yeah, trainers or trainees get free food. And I was like, oh no, I'm okay. And she's like, no, it's free, you might as well. And I'm like, no, I don't eat that. And I couldn't not sound like a pretentious douchebag, but you know, that's just how it is. I think that's why a lot of people just don't like me at first. Or maybe because I'm a complete asshole and I don't even realize, who knows? I'm probably a dickhead and I just don't see it. Somebody needs to record me in like a day in a life of Boogieman, and I could see from like an outside perspective of how much of an asshole I am. Who knows? Most of the time I zone out trying to memorize the hiragana and katakana that I'm trying to learn. Yeah. Or what'll happen is somebody will be talking about some sort of activity or something, or they'll ask me what I do for fun, and I'm like, I don't really do anything. And they're like, you don't do anything? I'm like, well, I work out. That's all I can say. So it's like, oh, this guy's a fucking meathead. Yeah, I can't even argue. I totally am. I'm pretty slow too, so like a lot of stuff goes over my head, or I just don't hear you because my hearing sucks ass. So it's like, I'm like a smile and a wave kind of guy, because most of the time I'm not gonna be like, huh, what did you say? 4 times in a row, because fuck that. I'd just rather be like, yeah. And they're like, what? I asked you a question, why are you saying yes? Why are you waving? That's my life. That's my life. I'm always known as the dumb meathead. Fitting or not, that's what I'm known as most of the time. No. Nope. They got mad at me for the color of my jeans. My manager got mad at me for the color of my jeans. So I had to wear, I only had one color of a darker pair, but they were like tighter fitting. So we're back to the skinny jean era because I can't afford pants. I could barely afford gas. So whatever, I get to show off my teardrop. Hopefully I get to the point where my vein pops through my jeans too. That'd be cool. Ooh. Okay, it's cardio time. Fuck, it's cardio time. I'm gonna have a blast.